here with the new year, finally. At the same time, it's like, where's the year gone?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, like, things just too much of a blur, but yeah. So, I mean, I list this thing as a double feature, we have a third thing just as extra, but...
Little extra from...
Partially clearing out a bit of an older thing I've had sitting around, plus there's more recent one I picked up as well, so... Yeah, so let's actually have a look at the anniversary.
Yep.
Pack.
3 packs.
Yeah, they don't make this damn thing want to be opened.
Indeed. I'll move these to one side, shall I?
Yeah. Oh, is there a oh no, I thought there was like a promo card or something in there as well. No, it's just a little, like, they put a little cardboard, like, a little cardboard thing in there to make the things
They
actually
have that in,
fit.
They have that in structure decks as well, in the boxes. They have it so that they don't jingle around.
Why didn't you just make the damn box, like, you could have...
Probably protection, but
like, they could have made the box, like...
I mean, yeah, they really could.
Like, I get having a little bit of space, but, like, there, come on.
It is a bit.
That's you could compress all that on the back, just scale down the text font size a bit. You can compress all of that into a pack size space. Like, that is a waste of cardboard.
And yeah, it probably takes up less space than the special editions used to.
Yeah, and probably less space than that Magic anniversary thing. Because what? I don't know, obviously, I don't know if you saw it. What size were they like? Were they like that size? Because I can imagine a pack of just only like a couple of cards, Magic being completely stupid and going, let's make it a full booster box size.
It's actually probably about half
an ETB. Oh,
half an
jeez.
ETB's size.
For a pack of how many cards?
4. No, sorry, 4 packs, 15 cards.
Okay, so...
That's what the 30th anniversary...
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because obviously the Digimon and Pokemon packs are 12. So 4 of them, probably about, like, that much. So a couple of extra cards per pack, like, there. Yeah, that's still open far more than you need.
Yep. Oh, you should have seen the ultimate secret lairs that they did. These, they only had 5 cards in them, right? Well, one of them had 5 cards in them, one of them had 10 cards in them, right? The box for them was probably about the size of that case there.
So the old Warhammer carry cases. Yes. Yeah.
With 5 or 10 cards in it, depending on which one it was.
Yeah. Like, did you get anything else in that set?
No.
You see, for something
you can't even use it as storage because they've glued a bunch of cardboard in the middle of it.
You see, I was hoping, like, what you were saying, like, with the size, like, maybe they've been clever, though I'm giving too much credit to Wizards at that point.
They glued a bunch of thick cardboard into the middle of it.
Yeah, because what was it I saw? It was a Japanese thing that Pokemon did, where they did, like, I'll put this out a second, they did, like, again, something probably close to the old Warhammer case size, but it was a card storage box.
Yeah.
So it had the tray. They were flat packed to it. Like, you had a bit of cardboard just to hold the packs, but then you had like the dividers like flat packed down, so you just unfold the thing, and you could turn the box into a holder. Like, if you're going to do something stupidly big for only a small pack,
wasn't even a pack. Like,
no, but you get what I mean.
Cards.
But you get what I mean. Like, at least do something creative like that, where it's like, okay, this will be useful for you. We're not gonna freaking make you buy, because obviously, like, ETBs. I mean, this is an empty one, but like, they only use maybe like half an ETB for what you get.
Yeah.
But because you get dividers, sleeve, dividers mainly like that. You can put the cards in it. Like, ETBs are practical. I mean, I have seen like Magic versions exist.
Have about that much space between the top of the inside of the box and the bottom.
Oh, so it wasn't tall. Sorry.
No, it was tall. It was that height.
Oh,
but that's just how much cardboard was filling the bottom and
such
the
a
top
waste.
of the lids.
I mean, at least it was cardboard and not plastic.
Oh, it was really tough to get out of the box.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, at least it was cardboard, not plastic, so much more recyclable.
True.
But yeah, what do we get? Artemis, the Majestus Moon Maiden.
Super rare.
Tour guide from the underworld.
Super
Remember that
rare.
being a major thing, particularly for
Burning Abyss used it quite a bit.
yeah, no, but obviously back in my day, it was used quite a bit for Monarch decks.
I can understand that.
So,
Ooh,
the
hello,
Wind
Winder.
Charmer.
That is that's a secret rare.
Yeah, I remember that.
Lightning Storm. Nice pull.
It makes me think of Regeki with the artwork.
Well, have a read of its effect and you'll see why.
Oh yeah, so it's basically balanced version to a degree.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, well, I mean so, because Regeki will just nuke everything.
Yes, but
This one at
Raigeki
least.
destroys all monsters your opponent controls.
Yeah, this one only attack position, so.
Yes, but also you can choose to destroy all your.
Oh, so it's got Harpy's Feather.
It's Harpy's Feather Duster.
Except doesn't nuke your own stuff at the same
and
time.
Lightning Storm combined into one.
Regeki, yeah.
And Pot of Desires, another very good card that people like to use a lot.
Banish 10 cards, yeesh. That's quite a big.
Yeah, the worst bits when you have that is you banish 10, draw 2, and the top 2 that you draw are 2 more Pot of Desires. I've had that happen.
I've seen that.
Happened.
I've seen it happen on cards where they're like, you draw the top card of your deck and you show it to your opponent, but you can only use this effect once per turn. They draw the exact same card, and it's just like.
Bagger.
Especially funny then if the opponent's got one of those cards which is like. No, what was it? Oh, the card that was name a card, and if your opponent has it in their hand and whatnot, you basically nick it. So then you use it. You nick that and use it on them. So
yeah, no. Lightning Storm and Pot of Desires actually do have some value to them.
Wind's the higher rarity one, yeah.
The Wind's the highest rarity in that pack, yes, at the secret rare. But I would put Lightning Storm on front personally because it's very.
Yeah, I obviously wanted to just put the top one on it. So
pack number 2. Let's see what you get.
I did look.
Ooh, Alpha. Alpha's a very good card.
They done an Omega.
No.
Get your act together, Konami.
Next up, we've got Elder Entity Intis. It's an alright card.
Yeah, rare fusion to require a synchro.
And an Xyz.
Jeez, that's a.
Ooh,
Forbidden Droplet.
Forbidden Droplet, and I think that is the Platinum Secret rarity, I believe, because there's a little shine around the frame at the bottom. There. Forbidden Droplet is the newest card in the Forbidden quick play line. Very good.
Chaos Space.
Chaos Space is a great card for any Chaos decks. And I think the back card might be a really high rarity. Ooh, nice. That is the collector's ultimate rare, Shadol's Schism.
I wonder what archetype that's for.
Shadol's.
No one ever heard of that
That's the second
archetype.
highest rarity in the set, that one. And it's also a very well played card within the archetype.
I'll keep hold of one packet just for when I do the dividing up in the box.
Ooh. Dogmatica.
Did we just pull some of those last time? Or the time before, something like that?
Possibly.
Definitely had a pack where we pulled a load of these guys.
She's a very good card, though. If you want to play Dogmatica, you need 3 of them. Very handy to have.
Tri-Brigade Revolt. Sorry, I just couldn't tell if I was a bit worried about camera position. Another Chaos Space.
Magicalized
Fusion. So.
It's basically Dragon's Mirror, but for spellcasters.
I mean, it's got the mirror thing on it, so...
Ooh, and another very highly used card.
Nibiru Primal Being.
That's used in a lot of decks as a sideboard to, like... Well, some people just mainboard it as well. It's a hand trap.
Eek. Okay, so not that bad with 3.
Yeah. I think that went pretty well.
Let's just...
I think you got phone call of sorts.
No, I know what that is. I have the Pokemon Plus Plus. So it's just automatically doing the stuff. And it's really handy when you're out having to, be around in a wheelchair. Because playing Pokemon Go on the go actually becomes really hard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So-
I think those packs went pretty well. Collector's Ultimate Rare you got a Platinum, which was Forbidden Droplet, which is a really valuable card.
That pretty good for trading then.
Yeah, Forbidden Droplet's good for
Yeah,
trading.
because I was tempted. I did consider potentially buying a full thing of the anniversary pack, but it was still just even with my previous trade-ins coming off the price, it was still just too much on
Understandable.
that. So
yeah,
well, I was tempted. Cause they had one left in stock, one which was for they had two. They had two more overall, but they had one which they put aside for full box sales rather than opening up for the individual sales. So yeah, it's I do like the artwork on the cover on this one.
Yeah.
Some Stardust variant, I'm assuming.
Yep. Gates Majesty. Yeah. Some really good pulls though from those collection packs. Like I say, you do tend to get some really good pulls from those packs. Yeah. They're just packed with just so many good cards.
And an individual one is still a decent price compared to what freaking Magic did.
Yeah.
I don't play Magic, but I'm happy to throw shade at it.
Yep.
For the stupidity.
I play Magic, and I'm happy to play and throw shade at it.
Again, it just really seemed like, because what year was the anniversary one for
2 years
Magic?
ago.
Yeah, so you go the year after. It does kind of feel like Konami saw everything that went wrong and were like, we probably shouldn't do that.
Some people think, I think there was some pictures online that suggested that the remaining 30th anniversary box, packs ended up ET'd.
Oh, jeez. So they went to the landfill and... No, they can't use the same landfill. That's a video game landfill. Yeah, they've got to find a different one.
They found a different landfill.
I know some stuff that's probably been relegated to that landfill, game-wise. I mean, a certain game that came out and after only 4 days it was pulled. I'm imagining they're throwing the hard drives that has that game into that landfill.
Very much so, yes.
Yeah. And I there's some games that exist that are still on sale today that you kind of want dumped in that landfill as well.
Yeah.
Overwatch! Oh, I'm sorry. Allergies. Plus there's also a few CEOs you could probably use having a holiday there. Don't bury them. I'm not advocating killing. It's just they should have their retirement home on top of the landfill. The basement hatch is just the coal chute into the landfill itself. Just out back is where all the bad games and whatnot get chucked.
Yeah.
Jeez. Just run Bobby Kotick's friggin' nesting doll yachts onto there. That's the retirement home, his network of yachts. He can choose which one of them he wants to live in. We can then put Android Wilson in another one of them. Eve's, whatever his name is at Ubisoft. He can be in another one of them. Let's just do that. Oh, yeah, and the head of Konami's video game division can go in there as well. Anyway, so Slower Swallow, Cosmic Slicers, all that.
That is part of the Alien archetype. I think it's got 8 counters.
Yeah, it uses 8 counters, yeah. So yeah, they put more cards for them eventually. So that was another dual terminal archetype originally. Gunkan Suship. Oh, so another one of these ones.
Yeah, the Suship.
Aruka class Dreadnought. It looks like it's just like a load of cherries.
I think they're part of something that Japan used for sushi and things like that.
Conversing Will's That's clearly a redo of Majestic.
What?
I hadn't even read the effect to that point, and I just sort of looked down the effect. Yeah, that is just Majestic Dragon.
Yeah.
But like literally, it's the same artwork with a different monster on it. I think even the wing style is fairly similar.
It's
They might. I think they also mirrored the path. It's been a while since I looked at Majestic Dragon, but I think it was facing the other way.
Maybe.
So just put the two next to each other. Head-on collision. I mean, geez, just imagine if they made a synchro monster that requires both that and this as tuners for one of the double-tuned monsters. That would be hilariously just weird. But yeah, like the only thing was like the Majestic synchros were okay. I just didn't like them because it was like, yeah, they're here for a turn. Okay, gone. Especially when like Majestic Star Dragon really wanted to stay on the field.
Yeah.
Speaking of synchros, Digusto Laplapin. Jeez.
Laplam Placia.
Even you're struggling with that one.
Pilica. Laplam Pilica.
So synchro for them. I remember that archetype sort of just being a very small one originally.
Digusto Laplam Pilica.
Chronomaly Esperanza Glyph. Spriggan's Interluder. I nearly said Sprigatito for... Because you see that first bit and it's like, the kitty.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, not kitty.
Magic-Key Duo. That looks like one of Bayonetta's guns.
Magic-Key is essentially like their take on Kingdom Hearts.
But like, I see that and I think of one of Bayonetta's guns.
Well, it does talk.
Yeah, her one don't, but you know, it like if you look at some of the artwork on Bayonetta's weapons, you'll see what I mean. Then Raten, the Heavenly General. There. Go. I'm not going to worry about alternating this time. I'm just going to go for the entire pile that's nearer me. I'm trying to want to get one of these open at least decently enough I can use as a divider. Oh. Dragonlark Perrin. I love its ability. Just cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect when when any other monster is on the field. It doesn't have to be on your field. It's just your opponent now summons something, and it with an ability that could kill it. Nah, I ain't dying because you just put me in a position where I can't be killed.
Yeah. It's not a dragon, but it is a worm.
Yeah.
Worm being the kind of pseudo-dragon kind of archetype.
I don't know. Maybe I might have built something like that. Because fitting with to go alongside my dragons, but it's just that's an amusing ability. Yeah.
Sushi.
Oh yeah, that's the. Yeah, they show that in that synchro. Not synchro.
Yeah.
Not synchro.
That's because if you read its effect.
XYZ. Yeah.
If you read this card's effect here.
Oh yeah, it uses it for ability.
Well, it does.
Well, technically, this is an upgrade.
It is. That is in construction. That's the finished ship.
Sambel, the Star Bonder. So,
Duncan Suship Shari. That's like the main.
That's a lot of text on it. Just for the lore.
I think it's ingredients. I think it's the recipe. But no, that's like.
No, it's like someone doing a food review.
But yeah, that one's actually like the main card within the actual the archetype in terms of like every Xyz.
Gimzek Tanginku, the immobile
Gizmek.
intellect. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kekina! Just paint it green, it's Kekina.
It's Kekina.
I mean, it is kind of in a pose similar to how his frog would be at times.
The Gizmek archetype originally was just kind of like how they did like elemental lords. It was sort of just like they would release one Gizmek in a set, which was like a different attribute, and it'd have like a different effect that did something. But then eventually they decided to make an entire Gizmek support.
Oh, this is a card that you wouldn't want to be facing a Dark World deck with.
Margin trading.
Yeah. Opponent can discard a card to negate this effect. So if your opponent was playing Dark World, you just would not want to play this card at all.
Yeah.
You immediately, for dual round 2, swap this into your side deck just to get them out.
People would really use it in general, though.
No, but it is one that if you did run it, and you end up against a Dark World, you're immediately going to have however many copies of these in your deck suddenly being dead weight. So the moment you can access the your side deck, you're swapping these damn things out because you do not want that. Amaze, Attraction, Viking Vortex, so theme park.
Types in here.
So theme park themed ones, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're mostly trap cards. There are a few monsters.
Try mid loading. So
So a lot of like one-off support cards for some archetypes in there.
Branded Bond. So Fallen of Albaz.
Fallen of Albaz support, yeah.
Definitely find the Yu-Gi-Oh packs are probably the more trickier opening ones to do neatly. There we go. I'll keep that one for now. Like, they definitely rip far easier than either the Pokemon or Digimon ones. Yes, at the same time, it makes it easier for you to get into them, but if you want to try and keep a pack in decent condition, it's the most annoying one. Dispatcherazzi. Yeah. Some weird paparazzi. Alien Stealth Buster. Caraponica. Mythical Beast of the Forest. It's taking the whole, like, turtle that is the world idea and turning it into a damn bear. Despian Tragedy.
Ooh, nice.
Link Apple. I just... It's like they're trying to sort of more... Rather than... It's like they're kind of trying to play to Tamagotchi designs with that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which is Bandai's thing, so... Kind of. 2 toads with 1 string. Just a load of frog support.
Look,
Yeah.
3-1 frog trying to fly away.
And the others are holding it down. DDD, Different Dimension Derby. Just a load of Mount Gaia variants by the look of it on that.
Yeah.
Try face ritual, yeah, it's a ritual support really. Actually, just every non-regular freaking, type of card. Rattan, the Heavenly General again, and the Vikings. That's some quickness into the doubles.
Yeah, already.
Stardust Trail. Kind of like the artwork on that one. Gaia Amor Dragon Shell.
Guyama.
That one probably would have been one I'd try and find space for in my deck. Because putting synchros back in the extra deck. Granted, with a Revival Dragon deck, I wouldn't really need to do that, but if for some reason I had to, that... I guess maybe it may not have gone in, like, be a borderline card for that. As if, like, there's... Could you put extra deck cards in the side deck?
No.
I didn't think you could, because if you could, I'd have had that there at least. Cosmic Slicers are all... Slower Swallow... Magic-y Beast... Freaking heck. That looks like some Bloodborne escaped creature. So, be a magic-y thing. Another margin trading. Baby Mud... Yeah, Mud Dragon. Onto there. Don't know. Maybe not. Don't know. Actually, I might still use it, just never use the effect. Unless needed. Another Dimension Derby. Magically do it. Wow. Yeah, really not getting too much variety in these first ones, are we?
Yeah.
Alvin, the Essence of Vanity. Wow, that's a rarity of, extra deck cards without abilities in these days.
Yeah. Level 2, tuner.
Are there any synchros that require fusion tuners?
No. But it's a card that you can get out from the extra deck using something like Instant Fusion.
Yeah.
Or Ready Fusion. Or Ready-Made Fusion or something.
Yeah. I guess with 0 attack probably helps as well for some support cards to pull it out. Chronomally, Akamagbangang. I hate some of these names.
Akambaro Figures.
Yeah. Despian Tragedy. Dragonlight Perrin. Anti-Human Intelligence Misaya.
I think that's one of the good ones. That's definitely I would think that's a valuable one, I think.
B Trooper Flying Sting. Monster Assortment. Kind of a funny one, that cover. Magic Key Unlocking. Puzzle.
Pazuzu.
That ability is really handy. Pendulum Summons.
Anti-human. Was it? Anti-human. Anti-human intelligence.
Messiah.
Messiah.
Another Sue Ship Dreadnought. Stardust Trail. Glacier Aqua Mador. I remember the base version of this existing, like from the very early days. So they've upgraded him.
Yeah. Upgraded the
Doombearer Psycho Pompous. Magic-y Dragon Andrabel. No, Andrabimi.
Still don't right one, I guess, actually. Secret rare.
Derby. Sioux Shipyard. Seaside Super Spot. The
Supper Spot. Gunkin Sioux Shipyard Seaside Supper Slot.
Spot.
Spot.
Rattan.
Much S.
Monster. Yeah. Oh, that was a brilliant play with spellings on the New Zealand Taskmaster. They go into the lab room and then there's just a load of food bits on the table. Task. They open up, make the best dessert, but they didn't catch that was not what the word was. It said they'd make, because they were all questioning why some of the choices for what the food bits were. But no, there was only one S in it. Just make the best desert. Only one of them caught that. Because they were they started with dessert, and it's like, wait, can you look up what you get on your iPad with this spelling? And so they were celebrating their heads off the fact they caught that before, getting on. Masters Diploman. Kind of makes me think of that archetype from the themed box.
Math Mac.
No, I kept those. No, the ones I kept. I cannot remember the name of them right now. The Drytrons.
Oh, Drytron.
It sort of looks like a stripped down.
Kinda. Although I would think still more Math Mac than
Yeah.
Drytron.
I am not even going to try saying that one.
Konohana Sakuya.
That's just it's a spirit. Yeah, so we've got new spirits. Gusto Vedir. That thing again. Magiki Mekmus Bato Buster.
Mech Musket.
Yeah, that's a Gatling gun.
Yep.
Okay, we're not going to question that.
It's a ritual tuner.
Flying Red Carp. Beast King Unleashed.
That's the alpha.
Yeah.
From the rarity collection that you saw.
You see, right now, in my head, the artwork would be the Beast King Megazord from Beast Morphers. Because they would say Beast King Megazord Unleashed. It's just like, that is one word short of that bit. Like, jeez. When you get weird things that set your mind off. Yeah. And another trade. Like, geez, they really want us to get into trading something. I am not going into stock trading. I am not gonna. Yeah.
What about NFTs?
No. Look, if I was ever going to do stocks, I would time travel back in time and buy and do what most people say: buy stock in Apple. That would. Yeah, Apple would be a good one. There's probably a couple of others that are good for it as well.
Reminds me of an episode in the Cleveland show where Cleveland goes back in time, sees his younger self, and he's like, "You need to buy stock in Apple."
Well, I mean, everyone says that because...
No, hurry, I'm buying
It's because back
applesauce.
in the day, when Apple was, like, first up and coming, like, from what I understand, is, like, traders were just like, no, don't buy it, they're going to fail. And yet, obviously, they are now one of the most valuable companies in the world.
Yeah.
Which is why everyone says, if you're going to go back in time, buy stock in Apple, because you're going to get rich. Right. Another base one. Suship. Doombreaker. Bearer, not Breaker.
There's the main guy.
Yep. Clav Keys, the Magic Sky Blaster. Capricorn, Mythical Bear. Branded Opening.
Oh, that's a good card. That's probably one of the more valuable super rares on the set.
Despia. Support.
Yeah. In fact,
Chronomaly
like
Temple.
£12 or something.
Triathlon.
I guess.
Shinobi Insect. Hager. Yeah. Yeah, I just give up too much. This. Trimad Loading. Two Toads. Uno String.
About the same price as that secret rare, that branded opener. Pretty sure you'll get something for it at the shop if you were trading that one in.
Yeah, I doubt. Like I said, I'm not really... Yeah, again, it's not really the value I keep for it. It's just like...
Yeah.
Like, the amount of commons I've kept because I just like the look of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
I mean, I'm just saying though, that if you are trading that in for the next one, that will help.
Yeah. Gusto Video. Sambel, the Starbonder. No, I've had that one, yeah. Another Wills Dragon.
Another
Clav Keys.
Ooh.
I cannot read the freaking name.
Dramaturge of Despia.
Yeah, I just couldn't get the angle to see the damn name. Yeah, we've seen that in the background of one of the other cards.
Dramaturge of Despia.
Chronomaly, Espertha Glyph. Pajuel. Beast King Unleashed. And Spriggan's Intruder.
I think Dramaturge is used at 1, generally in Despia decks.
Alien Stealth Buster. Thespian Tragedy.
Always good to have a place on Despia Tragedy.
Sambel. Aero Pixie 3. Jeez, that artwork. Just... Tindangle Judrith Eek. That's
Drelf.
Dimer Synthesis. Suship Daily Special. Goki Finishing Move. Rider Kick. That also makes me think of Imperial Dramon. Fighter mode, that art.
Yeah.
They like all the major card companies have to be keeping an eye on each other's stuff, and like people really like that design. Let's make a legally distinct take on it. And then another Shinobi.
So far, almost halfway through, looking at 2 ultras and a secret so far. Not bad.
Glacier Aquamador. Gaiamore. Masters Diploma. Majestic Absorption. Oh, hey, it's whichever one of the whatchamacallit.
Mechlord Emperor Weisel.
Yeah, can't remember what, yeah. That almost is just a redraw of a scene from the anime.
Yeah.
Apart from Majestic Star Dragon was not used against them. So, but it kind of looks like it is just. I'm amazed they haven't actually done that for any card, like special edition cards, where they've just taken anime scenes or manga scenes and just used it as an alternate art.
Maybe.
Like Chronomaly Magellia Globe.
Magellan Globe, yeah.
Trimad Loading. Magic Key Unlocking. Spriggans.
Interluder.
And the Shipyard. Right.
Final pack from the first half.
Can we pull a starlight?
Eat it. Eat it. I'm only making him eat the packaging, not the cards. That'll be a bad idea. Another Ikra. Despia.
Ooh, that's a nice card.
Theatre at the Branded.
This is very important for the Despia archetype.
I think. No, it's not the one in the background. Trying to work out if that was the tower. I think the tower is that. Just that at the base of it, rather than the higher up shot you get
Fun
later.
fact, you remember that Ecclesia Dogmatica card? These other Dogmatica cards, these other Despia cards rather, they're all corrupted Dogmatica cards.
Anomaly and Shooting Majestic Star Dragon.
Hello, there's the cover of the box.
Yep. Yeah.
That's one I'm betting you're not going to sell. That's one you're going to want to keep.
Probably. I'm just going to see how well this one does. Majestic Dragon plus 1 non-tuner, including a Dragon Synchro. Okay, so unlike the other, the normal Majestic Star, at least it doesn't disengage at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Like, that's a massive improvement. Duncan Daily Special, the Glyph, the Vortex, and get into stuff that you shouldn't be doing.
I think it's probably one of the first times you've actually got the cover card of a set. And let alone, like, it's actually, like, one of your favourite sort of...
It'd be something I would want, yeah.
Yeah.
Will's Dragon.
Another Despia Theatre. Nice.
Masters Diploman, Gusto, Bead Trooper Scale Bomb. Yeah, Bomber. Just put that in there. Finishing Move. Pazuelin, Flying Sting. So yeah, that's in the art. Well, not the other one. I wonder if we'll get the other one.
I think there are
Tailwind.
more than just those ones, though.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm just referring to the other one in the art. Because you got that guy down there. And Tailwind of Gusto. Aero Pixie 3, Stealth Buster, Gaiamore, Despian, Rattan,
That's duplicate super.
Toads, Carp, Finishing. Yeah, it's normally when we get like maybe halfway, it's sort of when you start to expect certain things. Chronomaly, Kono Akasakia, Stardust Trail, Shari,
Ooh,
Stellar Wind Wolf Vrye.
that's a good synchro. That is a good card. You've been getting pretty good cards in this box.
Magic-Key, Baby, Viking, and Temple. Wills, Zerol, Absorption, Dreadnought, Gimrick, Akamari, the Hailbringer Hop. Yeah, it's just a Robo Pig.
Yep.
Puzzle, the Shoe Shipyard, Jar of Generosity. It's return to your deck rather than anything else. And
Well, that's
Carp.
what Pot of Generosity did.
Yeah,
which
but
is-
you drew one as well. This one doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't do any drawing at all. It's just literally.
No, Pot of Generosity didn't either.
No,
Pot of Generosity was.
I was graveyard to deck.
No, it wasn't. It was just hands to deck.
Yeah.
You didn't get any benefits from it. It's
What am I thinking of then? That was graveyard to deck.
Pot of Avarice. Or Jar of Avarice, or
Whatever it was. Ulvain, Dragon Shell, Sakia, Ikra, Branded
Another
Opening,
branded opening. Wow.
Assortment,
If there was a super rare that
Hazard,
you wanted to get,
Bee
duplicates
Trooper,
of, that's one of them.
Dimmer.
Wow. Branded opening. Probably one of the more expensive super rares that have been printed in almost any set recently. Can we get the playset?
Anomaly, Arrow, Bearer, Stealth Buster. Not another.
Rabbit.
Yep. That just looks so weird. Gizmek, Inabara, the hopping hair of Hakuto. Jar, Special, Temple, and Flying Sting. Got 5 left for this set. I'll probably tidy the cards up later. Oh, yeah, can you just pop them down a bit? Dreadnought, Beast of the Forest, Sakuya, Skyblaster, Despian
Despian
Comedy.
Nice, nice.
Comedy makes me think of what? Oh, the Arcana.
Yeah,
That kind of comedy anyway. Like I said, kind of has a feel of like some of the Arcana designs.
Comedy and tragedy aren't cards that used to exist as Dogmatica cards, but all the other ones, like
Beast King,
Dramaturge, there used to
Mud
be
Dragon.
a Dogmatica.
Shoe Shipyard, and Branded Bond.
In fact, only 2 characters from Dogmatica actually escaped from being
so
turned
was-
to Despia.
So now it's 5 left.
One of them was Ecclesia, and the other one was I can't remember her name, but she was like the big boss monster. But her armor got
Spectrarupsi.
corrupted and got turned into a Despia,
Sushi.
so she didn't have her armor anymore.
Oh, 2 Zoo Ships back to back.
Yeah.
Majestic.
That's
Another
good
comedy right afterwards. Viking. Gusto. Synthesis.
I think
Beast King.
Tragedy's the better of the 2, despite comedy being super. I mean, you probably still want comedy, but not as much tragedy. I know tragedy is definitely the one that's better.
Diploman. Stealth Buster. Vanity, Swallow, Live Twin, Sunny Cinch. Oh, there's an archetype we pulled in an older set.
Yeah.
Red Carp.
Did you keep
Duo.
the live twin cards?
No.
Why not?
Dimension Derby. Well, didn't sort of feel on them. So the last 3 packs here.
I thought they were cool last time. I guess they kind of get a bit of hate for being a bit annoying.
Doombearer, Verdier, Ikora, Stardust Trail, Chronomaly, Vimana.
Yeah.
It's the floating castle. Wait, is that the card? Oh, I saw that castle on the other card. Which
It's
I
not.
pulled up.
No, it's not.
No, certainly.
The Chronomaly is completely separate.
Very similar though to something we saw on one of the other cards. Monster Assortment, Flying Sting, Synthesis, and the Yard. Aquam. Despia Theatre. Yeah, the Despia Theatre looks like a corrupted version of it.
Yeah, well, it's not.
That's what I was thinking of.
No, it's a corrupted version of the Dogmatica field spell.
Magic
Which
Key,
is pretty much.
Spectral Stall Turn.
Well, the thing about it this way, Dogmatica
Triad.
is kind of like.
Gusto.
Was it the Sunless City?
Aye.
In Dark Souls, in Dark Souls 1.
Well, it wasn't quite the Sunless City, it was the Anor Londo.
Anor Londo, that was it, yeah. Anor Londo.
City of Light, but it was fake.
Yeah, that's basically Dogmatica and Despia. Dogmatica is the sunny side of Anor Londo.
Yeah, because the sun was an
Despia
illusion
is-
because it died long ago.
Yeah, Despia is basically the other side of
Shari, Will's Dragon, Beast of the Forest, Verdier, Magic Key, Beast, Asa, yeah, that one again. Duo, Branded Bond, Unlocking, and that. Yeah, I mean,
that. All in all, pretty decent.
yeah, I think there's only like
pretty decent
2
box.
things I'm going to hold on to. If I can, I think one of them was in here. I was going to, keep a Stardust Trail. 'Cause I do like the art on that one.
Dot Converging Wills as an alternate Majestic.
Yeah, I was going to go say Majestic. The other one, just because, I can get that out. Yeah, but wait, which was the other one you said?
Converging Wills, probably
Wasn't that one?
found one of these somewhere. Not that one.
What was it? Monster Spell Trap.
It was a monster. Although I suppose Majestic as Absorption you may want as well. Just 'cause-
Well, I'm not going for the.
Well, just because it's
No, I'm
like.
probably not going. No, I'm not worried about that one.
No. There we go.
Converging Wills.
Converging
Nah.
Wills. No.
Prefer the original version for that.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep. Yeah, I'm just going to put those 2 in the folder later.
Mhm.
So pop those just aside, and then. So I'll just tidy these up later, just going to be in the double.
No, I'll just open this real quick for you. Should put those in.
Keep going for a minute.
Is one of the newest sets.
Yeah, because that's why I picked that one up originally. So like, what's new? This one.
Supreme King Zark gets a second coming. Interesting, it says 2020 on it.
I guess it might just be like when copyrights were renewed and whatnot.
Maybe.
So, where'd I put?
It's over the top,
That's good.
is what it says on the box.
Like that for now. Good. You can definitely tell this was a 2023 set because it has 25th anniversary written on it.
Yeah.
So,
I cannot remember what's in Age of Overlord.
well, there you go. You can have some fun remembering.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't remember what was in Dawn of Majesty, but I had a feeling it was the one with the Despia archetype in it.
Well, first off, Shino Baroness Shade Peacock.
Yes, the new support for the Spirit Ritual monsters.
Sweet Room Raid? No, Room Maid. Sorry. Yeah. Everything's blurring up there.
Artwork from the Dragon Maid archetype.
Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. Despite the name, it's actually a dragon. Because the fact they put worm at the end made it almost sound like it would end up being one of the worms.
Does say dragon.
Yeah, but then how many worm monsters have dragon in their name?
How many worm monsters have worm in their name?
More of them have dragon than worm. So, that's what I'm saying though. But the fact they added worm into it made it more like it was actually about to be a worm monster, but it's actually a dragon. No, oh yeah, so support for the
well.
yeah, but its pendulum effect is support for the cover monster by the look of it.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, in fact, it's all just support for that damn thing.
Yeah.
I kind of dig the head design though. Overall, it kind of makes me think of like a redesigned sort of Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, like just sort of like that. It's like a golden variant of them. Tari.
Tarai.
Yeah. Like that face, even though it's just like a cooking pot, it's like the face you see on the pot and jars, or even what's it called, the flip effect pot
Oh, I'm not sure.
from the early days. Like it makes me think of those faces. XYZ Armor Torpedo. That might be a keeper because that gets my mecha fanning going. Like maybe I'm.
I think it's used by. I think it's like an upgrade of something that Shark used in the.
Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like the gauntlets look like shark boats or.
Yeah, because
some sort.
he had a card called Xyz Dark Ray Lance, I think.
Realm
Something
Eulogy. The Melia Repeater. That's for that.
Nemlaria.
Yeah. It made me think for that food archetype.
Yeah.
Ken the Warrior Dragon. Pit Knight Frilly. Racing theme there.
Yeah. One would think it would go in FA deck.
It doesn't then, I'm guessing, by you saying that.
Well, it doesn't support FA. At least I don't think it does.
What Psychic Fighting Porter?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Shav Saga. Yes, Saga. Jen the Diamond Tiger. That kind of feels like it goes alongside that dragon one we just got. Rose Papillon.
Papillon.
QB Henshif the Protection of Horse. Yeah, okay, so that's a mouthful name. Scapegoat. They just look so adorable in that picture. Lilla Rap.
Not actually live twin support, but featuring live twin cards in the art.
Alpha Summon. Look, I mean, they kind of make it look like it belongs to the Elemental Charmers, that artwork. Card Scan. That artwork is based off of what's it called from back in the day.
Yeah, Card Trader or something.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it almost looks like it is the guy now just holding something out. And now we can actually see the face. Because that literally is pretty much the artwork. Like. Sweet Roommate. Sinful Spoils of Doom. Recelia. some destruction. The immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. Another one of Shade Peacock.
Oh! Hello, quarter century secret rare.
Imacy, Glory of Horus. So I guess Horus is just a full archetype now.
Wow.
Though I'm assuming it's not the Horus I'm thinking of, though.
That is very, very interesting. That's your first time you've opened the super rarity in one of these boxes.
I mean, how long have these ones been around?
Quarter century for, the recent quarter century cards. I'll have a look and see how much that's worth. But that is...
Wasn't going to be one I'll keep anyway, but like I said, I'm assuming all this Horus support isn't for the Black Flame Dragon.
I don't think it is, no.
Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force. So there's one of the Gaia redos.
Yeah. Mind if I just quickly grab that? Just have a look. Wow.
Asset Mountis. Just jeez. Odogak Daybreak. IAS Invasive Alien Species. Not actually a support for the alien archetype. Shino Baron Shade Peacock. Oh, we've got the other one, I'm guessing. There's more, there's two of them. Red Arrows. Startling Stare of the Snake Eyes.
Want to have a guess at how much
Soul of
Magic Madhouse are selling the secret rare version of this card, not the quarter century version?
Like £2.
30.
Jeez. Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. That makes me... Even though this talks about working with pendulums, I kind of think of Astral with the art on this. Like you could see what I mean with its true form. No, I didn't watch the anime through. I know of the design, so just... TG Glaive Blaster. Ooh, so one of the new tech genus. That was the unfortunate thing back in the day. I wanted to make a tech genus deck, but I could just not get the cards. Even the freaking commons I could not pull, which was crazy. So, probably not going to keep it, but like it's just cool that I actually get a good... Actually, finally, after all these years, pull... an actual... I would pull the spell and traps. I never could pull a tech genus monster. Which is the weird thing. Origami Goddess.
Inseti, Glory of Horus, quarter century secret rare on Magic Madhouse. How much do you think?
Like, well, you've said the normal version was 30.
Yeah.
So like 50, 60 era?
90.
Area.
90.
Woof, jeez.
Magic Madhouse has that at £90 and it's out of stock.
Concours de Cuisine Culinary Confrontation. Now, obviously, I'm probably not going to get that much. Because obviously that's our... they wouldn't even when they get off someone, they wouldn't be paying that much to them.
Possibly not.
Usually it'd be a little bit less, but... Yeah, that's going to really go then towards buying some boxes.
Legendary collection box.
If there's still any available.
Yeah. What was it? Imseti. I'm just going to look on eBay.
Concours de Cuisine, Culinary Confrontation. So like a fight between... Yeah, it's just... between the novels and the pasticelle. So yeah, just a fight between food. Pendulum Evolution. Well, that's cool. I recognise the artwork from the Pendulum Evolutionary cards, themselves.
Here we go.
Not Pendulum, that's something else.
So, this is currently bidding on eBay.
Oh, wow, we got Earthbound Immortal support.
No, quite.
Oh. It makes me think of the freaking Earthbound Immortals in design.
It is design-wise, but it's like a separate sort of thing. It's Earthbound Servant.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking, like, with the name, like, these were meant to be cards you'd use then to, support the actual Earthbound Immortals. That's what I was thinking, like, with the idea of servant.
Yeah,
those that serve them.
There we go. But yeah, look. That's a listing on eBay that's bidding.
Yeah.
So someone actively wants to buy it for that much.
Yeah.
So that is probably your best pull ever.
Supreme Dragon King Lightworm again. Tarai. Starring Knight. That's making me think of something. I can't think of what exactly off the top of my head in the design. Not an old card. I really just can't think of where I'm thinking of.
Talonite.
Maybe a bit of that.
Constella.
You know what? Though, weirdly, I'm thinking of Kamen Rider Knight's Survive form.
Yeah.
Because, it's got the shield gauntlet with the...
These cards work with a card called King Sarcophagus. I don't know what that is, though.
XYZ in Trust. Birth format, the mythical king of phantom beasts.
Is that what I've got?
That helmet. Alright, this thing is giving me two vibes when I look at it. One is it makes me think of the Lionels from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't have it, no.
And the other bit is that helmet makes me think of a Warrior of Chaos in Fantasy / Age of Sigmar.
That's interesting.
Discordance of the Tistina.
Oh yeah, they added this was the...
Realm of Eulogy.
After, wasn't it?
Loka Samasara. Like a weird viewing through. The characters in the portals all make me think of like characters you'd see in like Fire Emblem.
You've opened that card.
Huh?
Yeah. Quite a few months ago, you opened it.
Cursed Bride Doll.
It's like Scareclaw, something. These are Scareclaw.
Yeah. But like I said, all that artwork for the ones in the orbs made me think of like Fire Emblem or something like that. With their designs. That one. What tuna? Oh yeah, I remember Watts existing back in the day.
Yep. What, tuna? And it's,
Yeah, that was always the jokes that when people would pull them, or one of the people's fun decks was a Watt deck, so it was like, you what?
It's a what?
You're playing what?
And it's a tuna.
Shade Peacock. What kingdom? So they gave it a few couple
What
new
tuna
cards.
is a tuna?
What kingdom you going to? Oh wow! I got both in one pack.
Yeah.
Snake Eye Birch. Ah, yeah, that was in that trap card we saw earlier.
Oh, well, everybody sing about the birch. Birch. Birch the word.
Alpha Summon.
Birch.
Invasive Alien
Birch,
Species.
where the birch is the word.
Origami. Fallen of the Tistina. Yeah, that definitely looks fallen. Kind of broken and... It's bleeding blue blood. I'm melting! Well, no, it's not melting, because it's crystal. So it's...
Yeah.
Freaking... That's not nice. What? Ah, yeah, what Yuki? Oh yeah, they really did give it a good few new things. UFO light. That it also makes me think with Zelda, the designs.
I love it, yeah.
Starring Knight, Rose Papillon, Synchro Rumble, Red Dragon Archfiend of some form in that artwork. Whether it's the manga version or any of the other alt ones, but it's that.
Starlight or something.
Yeah. But this one's actually meant for Crimson Dragon support. So, Ken the Warrior Dragon, Scapegoat, Daybreak, and Repeater.
Already the box has been pretty insane just from the fact that you've opened that Vincetti. Some really solid.
TG Close. Shav Saga, yeah. Soul of Supreme King. What's Psychic Fighting Porter? Switch Point. So that's the train. That's Diesel Resha at the front there. Miracle of the Supreme King.
It's probably something like Express Train Trolley Ollie.
But he does look like Diesel Rusher. Yeah, so cards transforming in the middle there. Master Tau the Chanter.
I need illusion.
Pit Knight Frilly. Card Scanner. I keep wanting to say Scammer with that one. For some weird reason. I like how that kind of plays with the idea of that whole theory thing of you have a train going out of control on the tracks. You have a baby on one and like a load of old people on the other. Like, which one do you hit? Because it's select one opponent's monster and then they basically get to choose. Either that monster goes to the graveyard or all other monsters they control. I love how they've turned that like mental thing. There's even like an actual board game just all around that concept. I've seen played on YouTube bits. Like, I love how they've actually made that a Yu-Gi-Oh card now, that idea. UFO Light, Diamond Tiger, Stars Align Above the Shrine. So, this is for summoning those two that we've seen.
Oh, Horus.
Transcendosaurus Exoraptor. Yeah, that looks just freakish. Full Armoured Dark Knight Lancer. That's like an upgrade of that knight we've...
Yeah, I think it's Dark Grey Lancer's upgrade or something.
It doesn't actually say about any particular things, but yeah.
Well, what does it say? It was Full Armoured...
Dark Knight Lancer. So
you can also execute someone using a rank 5 or 6 execute something.
And
It is, you know...
Pendulum Evolution...
Sort of...
Fallen, Loka, Full Armoured XYZ. No, it's not him on the art. That's kind of... That makes me, whatchamacallit, from the Elemental Heroes, it kind of think like a mech that... I like how it's like a little one going inside.
Yeah, it's more mecha sort of style. So.
Yeah. Matt might need another push down in the bin. Returned of the Oh, that's the ruined one. Like, repaired. So, Justina ones. XYZ in Trust. TG Close. Supreme Dragon King. Supreme King Gate Magician. Oh, that's the one that we saw earlier, which I said looked like Astral's, like, true form. So... Yeah, it works with that Supreme King's at Arc stuff. Colonel de Cuisine, Scapegoat, Play of the Tistina, Realm Eulogy. Shav Saga, Stars Align, What Kingdom, Soul, Wings of Light. Yeah, that's the dragon that we've had a couple of already in it. So, Pit Knight, Nemilia, Parita, Gaia Prominence, Origami. Immortal, UFO, Startling Stare, Starring... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Full Armoured Dark Knight looks like Starring Knight, sort of, to a degree. At least they come from the same, like, concepts, anyway. Ooh. Arius the Labyrinth Butler.
Nice. Another secret rare.
Ken... Angelica's Angelic Ring. Not a very inspired name. Cursed Bride Doll.
Hang on.
Daybreak.
Didn't you open the secret rare in that same pack on the other box?
I think it was like one before.
Was it?
Yeah.
Either way, it seems like there's at least sort of one.
They're
in the
low
top-
down in the stack.
There's one sort of in the top 5 of one half,
Yeah.
and then one at the bottom in the same half.
Mm.
But on both boxes, that's I don't know. is that
Fighting.
a pattern?
Sinful
Can't be.
Spoil.
It's too far apart.
Papillon. Light. XYZ Armor Fortress.
Arius, the Labyrinth Butler. Labyrinth is a very
Oh, Armor Fortress was like the one we saw being assembled in that support card. Master Tau. Angelica's Ring. Pit Knight. And Fallen.
So Imagine Madhouse have that card out of stock right now. £14 is what they sold it at. Not bad. Bad at all.
Tuna. TG Close. Kingdom. Stare. TG Rocket Salamander. Yeah, I mean that's Rocket Fists. Origami.
eBay's currently got
Earthbound Servant, Gaia, and Pendulum. Wow, 2 fusions in the thing.
So eBay's currently got that secret rare at about £20. So pretty valuable one as well.
Not so bad. A good. Well, we're off to a good start for the year.
Yeah, very good start.
Now, what's the luck for the rest of the year? Be absolutely pants. Sweet Roommaid, Immortal Bushi, Transcendosaurus, Vanquish Soul Snow Devil, Synchro Rumble. So there's our first dupe for this run for them. Loka, Samsa, Scanner, Fallen, Bride Doll. Yeah, because obviously, because it usually takes most of the month cycle to go through what I hand in. Usually, because obviously they can't do it then and there, so and it's being a little bit of a trip to go, so it won't be till next month's one. So, obviously that'll be when I'm picking up the Digimon box. So see what there's there. If there's any good stuff. I mean, I've got a couple of old ones still to get through, but see what there is on the newer side. Again, the Diamond Tiger, TG Close, Tarai. Shade Peacock, Poisonary Dinovalis. Yeah, we saw that on one of the food fight card, basically.
Yeah.
Realm Uolid. So just Hollow doesn't really feel that special on this one. Realm Eulogy. Earthbound Servant. Asset Mountainous. Alpha Summon. Yeah, I mean that has happened at times over the year. So I just thought it might be more shiny than I thought initially. No, there are some shinies that just don't come out that well, or it just doesn't really do anything for them because the colour shift isn't that well. It doesn't really pan out. Stars Align, Returned, Sinful Spoils, Tuna, Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. Kind of, even though I've not really had any interest in the Middle Earth stuff, it makes me think of like the Eye of Sauron. Sauron, I pronounce it.
A little bit.
Like, it kind of has that vibe. It also kind of looks like a corrupted Dragon Ball.
A little bit, yeah.
Warrior Dragon, Daybreak, Supreme King Miracle, Card Scanner. So I thought there was a card behind it. Startling Stare. Kyuki? Press that one. Tarai. Fighting Porter. Fire Recovery. Oh, it's a... Okay, they don't actually say, but that's the larval, or whatever it's called. Do you think it's larval?
Volcanic scatter shots.
Yeah. Why was I thinking larvals then? I don't know. Larvals were a thing, weren't they?
Larval. Laval.
Yeah.
Like Laval
Repeater.
Volcane and Laval Voldrag.
Full Armor XYZ. Scapegoat, and then return.
Laval Lake Maiden.
Now, certainly I'd heard the name, being an archetype. Returned. Saga. Vanquish. Arrows. Snake-eyed Ash. So, pulled a good few of the snake-eye ones.
Yeah.
Loka. Earthbound. Discordance. Lala Rap.
I think most of the Earthbound Servant cards get printed in the Maze of Millennia set that's coming up soon.
So the current one's like a tease.
Maybe, or they were released before, but not sure. I'm not sure when they were released, to be honest. But all I know is that they are going to be in
Transcendosaurus. So that might be the next one we open. We'll wait and see. Roommate. Exilesian Trust. Spoils of Doom. Sinful Spoils of Betrayal. Silvera. Yeek, that actually looks pretty brutal. Pendulum. Full Armor. Discordance. Miracle. These around.
Yeah, like opening that Horus is kind of like the equivalent of opening like, I guess like the ultimate rare or ghost rare type. Like it's that
Vanquish.
hard to find sort of rare.
Supreme King Dragon, Stars of the Line, Watakuki, Burning Dragon. Okay, so it's kind of like a Cyber Dragon type, just a bit more needs to summon it. I mean, the fact you can nuke a card, nuke all spell and traps in play if you send a spell card to your graveyard's not bad. Might have been a side deck thing for me. Loka, Pit Knight, Invasive, Play. Penultimate. No, two more after this, sorry. Discounted. Shade Peacock, Transcendosaurus, and the other Peacock. So if them, that's twice now we've got both of them in one pack.
Yeah.
Tarai, King Sarcophagus.
Oh, well, there's the King's Sarcophagus then.
Yep.
I guess. Jeez.
Horus monsters can be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. Send one card to the graveyard. Send one. Horus monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can do this once. You do up to 4 times a turn, and once per turn to start the damage step. You can send that opponent. You can just negate a battle and send that monster to the graveyard. Eek. That's brutal.
Literally, those Horus cards need that card.
Ring, Brightdoll, Fallen, Dissidents.
It's like what? If you control King's Sarcophagus, you can special summon this card from the graveyard.
Ah, so that's where that sending to the graveyard bit comes in.
Yeah, and the other one has got the same effect. So I imagine all the Horus cards have that same effect of if you control King's Sarcophagus, you can special summon it from the graveyard.
Send one card from your to the graveyard, send one Horus monster from your deck to the grave, up to 4, and do that 4 times. So, if you got a way of drawing a load of cards to your hand, you could stack your graveyard
bunch
up.
of special summons, summon a big field.
And the fact that those just don't require them having been sent to the graveyard from the deck, so you could just dump one from your hand, and then dump another from your from your deck.
Yeah,
like some good. Like I said, get some draw support just so you can make certain you've got enough cards to run in your hand at the same time. That makes some good combos.
Yeah.
What Kingdom, Stare of Snake Eye, Papillon, Returned, Supreme Gate Magician, King Gate Magician again, Asset Montes, Daybreak, Tau, and the Food Fight.
Yeah, I mean, like this Horus here, its effect. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn, and you can only special summon it once per turn from the graveyard with its first effects this way. You can send 2 cards from your hand to the
Arrows.
graveyard, including this card, to add 1 King's Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. Then you can draw a card.
Snake-Eye Oak is our last holo.
Okay. If another card you control, if another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card is in the monster zone, you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. So this card not only is the searcher for King's Sarcophagus, but it also has removal. And this one is, if another monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect while this card's in the monster zone, you can activate this effect. Your opponent cannot target horse monsters for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target horse monsters on the field with card effects. Okay. It's not as good effect, but...
And probably all when combined, though.
Yeah, that card itself is probably like the boss monster of the archetype.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking, like, that Armor Torpedo, I'm not going to keep it. Like I said, I like it, but I don't think it's quite there. So, because I'll tidy these up before I take them across. But yeah, not too bad of a run then today.
Probably your best ever.
Yeah. Bring this back down. And in. I think Pokemon like really hit a good thing with the ETBs, just for, like I said, just being able to use them for storage.
I mean, Magic did.
Like I said, I've seen them. Yeah, but I don't tend to see them as much though, because when I sort of hand in some of the stuff, you know, it's like, can I just take an empty box back? Because they do keep a load of empty boxes and whatnot for people who need them. And yeah, only the last time, so the December visit, did I actually see a Magic one for the first time. It looked really old and beat up though, but which obviously says they've been around for a while. But like, you don't, like I said, you don't tend to see them in shops. Like you see, like, you know, like I say, the Pokemon one, the ETB's in, but like even on their shelf, they don't really have those like the Magic versions on the shelf. So it probably says something about how rare maybe the Magic ones are to get.
Yeah.
Like if a shop that specialises heavily on comics and card games, like, and their card game section is pretty big, cause like they got quite a few card games in there, including some very niche ones, which I've not even seen like the online shops tending to do. Like, and they don't really get the Magic version of an ETB, and that says something obviously about how rare Magic does them, because why else would they not even get them in stock? So, because I've seen them have, you know, like collector's editions of some of the Magic boxes in stock and whatnot, which, you know, you don't necessarily see some other shops get. So, yeah. But yeah, that'll do up that then. Let me just pop the 2 cards I was going to keep in here.
You weren't keeping anything else from the
No, like I said,
Major Overlord?
nah. Like I said, like, there only like a couple like were my thought on, but it's like, nah.
Why not?
Just didn't, like I said, sort of stick. Oh yeah, so you wouldn't have seen, when I was last in, they had a gold Galaxy Eyes.
Yeah.
So I decided, yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah. They had a normal holo version as well, but it was like...
Oh, you got window.
Yeah, remember I had that as like one of the promo.
Yeah.
Because I bought a box and it was like a promo, the promo art version. So, nicely sort of sitting in here now. Alright. So, okay, yep, so, games will continue as normal, and then it's, Pokemon next. So, still coming off. Right. Catch you all later. See ya.